Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Mix With Me. I'm your host as always, Diva, our resident mixologist, Dom D. Welcome to another drink, another mojito.
All right, so earlier in this segment, I said there's 4 drinks. We've gone through 3 already. This is the 4th one. I did not say what the 4th one was. Now is the grand unveiling of the 4th one. I have so much faith in this one, just like I did before, and it turned out my faith before was well placed. Okay, my faith this time, I hope, is well placed also. This is an exotic fruit you cannot get everywhere. So if you're from a foreign country, foreign as in like a different country from where we are. We're in the U.S. If you're somewhere else, hopefully you can get your hands on some fresh fruit of this kind. It's very hard to find this period here, but it does grow in various parts of the country. She did come through, so I appreciate that. If not, you can go frozen with this. There's no problem with that. 100% no problem with that. So, without further ado, the name, called the Himalayan Mojito. Okay, Himalayan Mojito because it has the hints of the pomegranates. Okay, we're gonna use actual pomegranates in it, as well as the homemade pomegranate or grenadine. Excuse me.
The grenadine.
Okay.
We have the pomegranate Aerials.
Which was in the Mojito Nepal. Okay, and the Himalayas are in that area and all that stuff. The whole, mountain range, whatever. All right. Why we changed names? Because it's gonna be a little different. We're going to the main fruit in this drink.
Makes me so happy.
I know, I'm so giddy right now. I love this fruit. It's right here.
Before we tell you what it is, if you know what fruit this is, comment below. Put the name below.
Put the name below, please. Okay. Now I'll tell you. Okay, it's the dragon fruit. Okay, this is a dragon fruit. It is ripe. You know when it's ripe. If you have the luck to find this in a grocery store, try to get it when it's not ripe so you can ripe it yourself and you can have it whenever you want, whatever. But you know what's ripe is when these little scales, why it's called dragon fruit, is these leaves look like scales, like dragon scales, when they wither like this, they're ripe. So try to get it while it's just like this. Otherwise, if you can only do frozen, do frozen. It's a great fruit. Do it anyways. We're using both in this. Yes. So please do. Now for the slice, I'm going to show you what it looks like. We're hoping that it's going to be a white flesh. There are 3 fleshed ones. Okay. There's a purple, there's a white, and there's yellow. We also have a yellow one over here, and that we might use maybe. Okay. This is what the yellow one looks like. The scale's a little different. Okay. They're not like flowy, whatever. But this is the yellow one. I've never had the yellow one, so
it definitely looks dragony.
It does look. That one looks more dragony than this one. Dragony.
Dragony.
So we're hoping this is white. We still have not figured out how to tell whether it's purple or white, and the anxiety is killing me and her that we had to find whatever we can find, and hopefully it's white.
It was just like at the grocery store, any money amount.
Yeah, and you might be like, well, why does it matter? Because the cosmetics of this drink lends itself that we should put white in it, a different color, because this is going to be very, very deep purple. I can already tell it. Dragon. I'll tell you right now, official warning: dragon fruit stains really badly. Okay.
Like blueberries.
Use only glass or metal when you're putting it in something. If you're cutting it on a wood cutting board, try to remove it off the cutting board, as quickly as you can, and then try to put some
rinse it off or whatever, baking soda
and stuff to bring it out of it. If you're wearing something white, be careful. If you put it on there, that's it. It's almost like blood. Like it doesn't look like blood, but it stains like that. So maybe some OxyClean or something, maybe whatever. But
OxyClean, you can sponsor us.
But this. Don't put it on, if it's getting on a porous surface like this, you need to wipe it off immediately. So if it happens, you might see me
cut.
do one of those, all right? So anyways, now without further ado, we're gonna see if this is white or if it's purple. If it's white,
feel like we
there's
can
less
go
for us to worry about with the whole
Yeah.
stain thing, because the juice is gonna be white too. But this one, when this thaws, this will stain if it's on anything that's not has that coating, like
Yeah.
glass or metal coating.
I feel like we need a drum roll.
Okay. She's done it again. She's got the perfect dragon fruit. All right. This is exactly what we needed. And you know what? Maybe you've not seen what a dragon fruit looks like, so we're gonna show you. This is what a white flesh dragon fruit will look like. So she's gonna actually help me with this because we wanted you to see all aspects of this. This is a very involved one. This is the complex drink of this segment. So she's gonna make balls out of this.
Drink ball.
I know some of y'all are like, yeah. Juvenile.
Is it?
Juvenile. This is fruit.
You
I
said
will,
3 or 4?
3. This is fruit I will eat just like this. It's that good. It's very light in sweetness. The flavor, you have to really taste it, whatever, but it tastes so good and so worth making a whole beverage out of this. All right, so now we're gonna start putting it together. The other thing and why this is so complex, you're like, all you're doing is cutting some exotic fruit that I may not be able to find. How is this complex?
Boom.
This is the reason why. This is from our first batch of dragon fruit infused white rum, okay? Surprisingly, even though the taste is mild, and I think maybe that's why, it only takes like 3 to 4 days to infuse the white rum with this. Without muddling it, you don't want to muddle it, yeah, because you know the fruit is so soft. Like she had no pressure
at all
when she made
super easy.
the spheres. So I should just use spheres the first time instead of balls. I know y'all laughed again. Juvenile. Shame on you. Okay. So anyways, so this is already the exact portion how much needed for 2 drinks. So just gonna dip this all the way in.
So from this you can just choose the prettiest ones.
For you?
Or for yourself.
Yeah, okay, she meant for her. Well, what are your thoughts when it comes to looking at what we're putting into here? Like, what are you
love
thinking
the
right
colors.
now?
I love this like hot pink, deep fuchsia kind of color against the mint. Like I love that contrast. Like if you're familiar with the color wheel, those two are, those colors would be across from one another on the color wheel. So they automatically go well as far as the matching together. And then when you look at the pomegranate aerials next to it, like this would be in the same family on the color wheel. When you go from this color to a deeper red color, they would be near each other. So I love that. I love the contrast of luckily finding the white dragon fruit for the contrast of the same type of fruit. I love that. And then the fact that when you garnish our glasses, that the garnishment will have both colors of both dragon fruit, like both versions of it. So I love that.
Now, from my excitement, you can probably hear to my voice my excitement for this drink.
Yes.
We've had this drink before, okay? And we did a full rating on it. She doesn't remember what she rated it. I remember what I rated it. I hope it matches up or surpasses that rating now, okay? Which is why I have so much excitement. That's the first thing. Number 2 though, I do really like this drink. This is top 2. Top 2.
You're just gonna give everything away.
This fruit itself is my top 2 fruit ever. I haven't tried all the fruits in the world, so as of right now. As
the ones that you've tried, and I can say that pomegranate, like the Aerials, because I want to put them to work, love them. I can just eat them by the cupful. So I'm excited to have them in the drink as well.
Yeah, maybe move closer this way so y'all can see it. I don't know if
You're coming across super biased.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I? Look at that color.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
I'll make sure I'm gonna do half and half in this.
You should have been doing half and all of them.
Oh no, I have been.
Shortchanging me.
I'm happening. I have not been shortchanging. I've been doing half and half. I'm just making sure.
Like you get.
I'm giving you the last few droplets.
Y'all see this.
Please tell her to
Y'all see
relax
this
in the
ish,
comments.
right?
Please tell her to relax in the comments. Please. I'm gonna even go as far.
You say something to me in the comments, I'll block you.
I'll even go as far to give her all of that, because I'm so benevolent.
Oh, thank you, Boo Boo.
Oh.
Yeah, oh my gosh, whatever.
You're absolutely welcome.
Whatever do.
You're absolutely welcome. A little bit more, put a couple of cubes in there.
Okay,
Alright, now is where the garnish comes in, okay?
What about seltzer now?
Not
Seltzer
yet.
afterwards? Okay.
Not yet. We have an olive pick. Works exactly the same with this. So if you have these, if you have regular toothpicks, hopefully you don't. Hopefully you're being environmental and you have things that are reusable.
You know who you are. You heard him.
Okay, so this one, very well done. There's a small flat spot, but the flat spot will go down, so that's fine.
Right. Don't be afraid to try like weird looking fruit, guys. That used to be me. Aww.
Yeah.
You poured it in there?
No, I'm pour that in mine. I gave you the actual fruit.
You did that on purpose. You were nice to me in the other drink because you knew this was coming.
No. Put our mint in.
Beautiful.
All right, and then
you can just see like the love and the care that you're giving.
Well, there's a lot to put into this is the problem, so.
It's a good problem.
It's a beautiful drink. It really is. Cosmetically, I would say on par with the watermelon. On par with the watermelon. I think on par with the watermelon and the mango habanero. That mango habanero looked gorgeous. She made that face because if you've seen it before, you remember she didn't like it as much as I did. But she loved how it looked. So.
Sorry, I'm just like revisiting the sips. This drink is clearly tonight's winner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up, y'all. I messed up. I didn't even add the last ingredient on the top.
Oh my god, I get grenadine.
Half of the grenadine. And my half of the grenadine. That was my bad. But maybe it'll even increase it even after that.
I didn't miss it. I'm just saying. I don't know what that means.
Shame, Dom. Ugh.
Shame. If you know that's
now clearly, as you see me keep grabbing this to wipe down, it's because these juices do stain. And that's why you're like, he keeps grabbing it.
Actually did add to it.
All right, so the whole, I didn't even miss it. Before she even drank it?
I didn't miss it, but I'm glad it's here.
And she said it added to it, so her score should be higher than, huh? All right, so now let me try. There was a lot of work put into this in the first place, the first time. Slight changes in the recipe. This first time you've seen it, second time you've had it, slight changes.
Bit on the area.
You just what?
Bit on the pomegranate area.
Okay.
Just one.
So, without further ado, let me try it.
Okay, guys, let's see. Ooh, somebody is pleased with himself.
Oh, say that. The only thing I don't like about this, because I don't eat the whole aerial, I spit out the actual seed. She does. The only downside,
it's good for you.
I bet. But the only downside to pomegranate aerials is that they have,
in his opinion,
60% of the aerial is the seed. So you're like,
which
you
is
have
why
to suck
you
off
eat
the
them.
flesh and then spit out the seed.
For as much as they cost, you need to eat as the whole thing. In my opinion.
Negative.
In my opinion. You can't even enjoy your drink.
No, I enjoy it.
Wait,
It
you
does
just
change
gonna
it,
chew it
does.
and spit it out?
So absolutely.
Don't look at him, y'all.
Alright, now that I'm back. Remember when I said earlier, be careful to the stain? See, just messed with the shirt, and I doubt you're gonna get that out. Unless as soon as we finish this, you go and you put that stain stuff right on it and wash it immediately.
I am. I
Okay.
will. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
This mug is better than the first time, y'all. Better than the first time. I don't know why you shake your head yes when you don't remember if you even scored it the
I was
first
shaking.
time.
I was like,
He's
I
like,
have no idea.
What?
Anything else I don't need in the company. I don't need food. I don't need an appetite. I don't need anything. I need this drink.
And some nice tunes.
And if you don't, you know now.
I'm gonna say this. I said something from the triple berry mojito. I was like, yo, this drink is like you went on instant vacation.
Vacation in glass.
Like this would, sent you to heaven. You're like, ooh, this is all I thought it would be. Okay. And it had that little only because it's bound to be things you can't do in heaven.
We should make a mix with me playlist.
That would be nice. We can't play it for them, but that'd be nice.
We can share it on iTunes and they can go follow it.
That's fair.
And download
But
it.
this here right here, okay? This is not only that trip to heaven, but that side trip to paradise. This is that drink.
The side trip to paradise.
You up to heaven and you're
I
like,
was about to say, upgrade. So I guess you can't really upgrade heaven.
you can't upgrade heaven, but if you're like, on the way to heaven, you're like, if it takes days, who knows how long it takes? And you're like, oh, snap, this is oh, that's paradise.
Quick little detour.
Am I allowed to stop? Oh,
Paradise.
absolutely, go ahead. Oh, and you're like, and you have all the things that you can't have in heaven because there's bound to be some rules up there that you can't have, and then you get to go to heaven and it'd be okay.
So
That's what
basically,
this
your
is.
last
hurrah.
before you go to heaven.
Yes, your last.
Your last dragon fruit mojito before you go to heaven.
This is that drink. I'm telling you, let's get down to the numbers because we're probably getting lengthy and they're probably like, all right, we get it, it's good. So what you rating it? What you rating it?
First of all, I feel attacked.
Hey, no, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying it for myself because I know I'm talking a lot. I'm just that excited. I apologize.
Don't apologize for enjoying your crap. How would I rate it? I'm gonna give her a 9.5.
9.5.
A 9.5. A 9.5.
Okay, that's a great rating. I'm not mad at it. That's her. What else? Okay. What could you improve on it? If there's nothing you can improve on
If
it.
the melon balls were perfect sphere, I can't even say it. Perfect spheres.
Really? If the melon balls, not even melon, the
the
dragon fruit.
dragon fruit broth.
Bras,
Spheres.
spheres, right? If the dragon fruit spheres were perfectly
Yep.
shaped, they would be 10s. That's absolutely ridiculous.
It goes to presentation.
Oh my God. Okay, yo.
I said what I said.
We're supposed to be doing it off of taste.
It's a total drink.
And a little bit of the
Because we said what we would
But you were
pay
saying,
for.
you know what? You gonna take off half a whole point for your mess up? Your mess up, not even mine. Like what? Come on, man. Tough on herself. But I get punished because she messed up.
You're not being punished. It's
I am being
our
punished.
drink.
Ours. Okay. I won't go there. You did put in some work in it. This is that group project that you, the studious one, put in 90% of work and the 10% goes to the other person. They still get an A on that project, and you're like,
I did my part. This is what you told me to do. I did my part. I'm not perfect.
But the fact that she claims it is
It
like,
looked good
wow.
on the side.
Well, I'm gonna move on to me. Okay, I'm gonna shed away this negativity here.
There's no negativity. I gave this a
This
whole
drink
9.5.
right here? This drink right here, it's a 10. This drink is a
So you're saying
10.
this drink is perfect?
This drink is perfect. There's nothing I would change on this. There's nothing.
What about a larger size?
It's not changing the drink. That's where the
But
drink
it
is
would
not
be
changing.
more.
You would just add more of everything in
Wouldn't
it.
it make it better though if you had more in one sitting?
Not necessarily. You're
But
talking
necessarily
about
not.
you're talking about what you're drinking, not necessarily how much is it. That's ridiculous, man.
Is it?
That's ridiculous.
What is it?
It is. It is. Okay. So that's all I got.
And I'm always a diva. This is your mixologist, Dom D. And that's another episode of Mix with Me. Stay tuned for another video. We appreciate it. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video if you enjoy the content and would like to share that with others. And on that note, thank y'all for watching. Peace.